Hi, everyone. Welcome to assignment number 3. This is where you will be writing a news release, some web text, and social media posts. And this assignment is worth 25% of your total mark. It's the biggest one. It is due before August 12th at 11 p.m. And as a reminder, any extensions must be requested at least 24 hours in advance, and there must be a compelling reason for an extension, such as an accident or illness, something of that nature. Just competing assignments or work shifts are not acceptable reasons. Okay, get the slide to move. So let's write. You'll be writing some material for an important announcement or initiative. So you're going to be writing a news release. So by that, we'll be able to see that what you know about writing a news release, what you've learned in the class that we had today on Friday, August 6th, and also what you've learned from the course prior to this. I also want you to write a page of web text. And when I say a page, I mean what the amount of material that you think is appropriate to be on one page of web text. So use your judgment and learnings and research to determine the length of that. And then thirdly, you're going to write 2 social media, or 4, I guess, altogether, social media posts. You'll be writing 2 for Facebook and 2 for Twitter. All of this material is going to be in support of the same announcement or initiative. And here's what they are. You will choose one of the scenarios below. 3 fictional scenarios are provided. Choose one of them, and then all of your writing, your news release, your web text, and your social media posts will be about that scenario. So the first scenario you could choose is your for-profit company is introducing a new educational toy for children. So you'll be announcing a new product launch. The second thing you could choose is your nonprofit organization is announcing the details of its annual fundraising gala, which includes a headline performance by a famous musician. So this will be an event promotion and fundraising types of considerations. And the third scenario you could choose is your government department is rolling out a new outreach program directed at homeless people. So in that case, you're going to be writing things to create awareness and to introduce the program, right? So you're going to need all of the different skills you've been learning in my class and so far in this program to write these. Remember to include all the essential information as appropriate for each piece. For example, the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, why, how. Web links as necessary. Time, date, price, location, other helpful user information. And it's important to keep in mind that not all of your pieces are going to require the same content. That's another decision you're going to have to make. What belongs in the news release, what belongs in the web text, what belongs in the social media posts. Maybe some of it's the same, maybe some of it's not, okay? Also remember that the structure, the writing style, and the length of each of those different kinds of pieces is going to be different as dictated by its purpose. The other things that are important, the other mandatories, you need to create names for your organization, its products, initiatives, events, and spokespeople. You need to ensure that your news release includes at least one quote. If you want to include quotes in the web text or in the social media posts, that's also your decision, but not necessary. It might work for you, it might not, but the news release, I want it to have at least one quote, okay? And indicate at the bottom of each piece, this is not something that would be in the public facing piece, but a note to me, indicate at the bottom of each piece through a note to me what visuals you would incorporate with each of those pieces, if any, and how you would source those visuals, okay? So what visuals, if any, are you going to include with your news release? what visuals are you going to include with your web text? What visuals are you going to include, if any, with your social media posts, with each of those social media posts, and how are you going to find and source those? Okay, and note, this all has to be your original work. So like any practicing PR professional, you can research existing online examples to try to find some inspiration, to try to get some ideas, but you may not cut and paste the work of others. You don't want to copy it. So get ideas if you like online, but don't copy it. That's both unethical and constitutes academic plagiarism, as I think you know. So be prepared to share if I ask you later on, after you've submitted your assignment, what online sources you used as inspiration. So you don't have to list those in your assignment if you don't want to, but you need to be prepared to share them if I ask you later on. Like if I think that some of it looks like it might have been inspired by something else, I want you to tell me about that. Okay? And the rubrics, last thing, you can find the rubrics on Nexus as usual. So good luck. I hope you like this assignment, and I'll look forward to what you submit. Thanks.